This is for anyone with an issue of the transmission mostly getting stuck in gear if they've already checked the cables. So this is from a 2005 Nissan Altima 3.5, and I was driving along one day and downshifted from fourth into third and went to go into neutral, and it never came back out. And I found the issue after I tore this down was this clip. This is a spring shift insert. It's what locks the synchros, or locks this shift plate into place. Now, this is what it's supposed to look like. I can just see. So it goes in whichever way. It doesn't really have a designation as long as it's on this brass piece. And these locking tabs sit on the outside. So when it goes up in the gear, it slides over and this holds it into place. Now I was having an issue where it kept going into third, go back down to fourth. No matter what, it would not stay. So whenever it tried to shift through this fork lever here, it was hitting that gear and it would not come out. So I ordered some from Nissan. They're $8 or so, and then shipping, but yeah, they sit in here and then they lock in place. When it goes up, it locks. You give enough force and it'll spring back down, and likewise the other way. So if you're having an issue with your transmission not being able to come out of gear and it's not drying fluid and you check the cables, that's most likely your issue. Taking it apart, as long as you can get everything apart without destroying it, that's the only thing you'll have to replace. Everything else is reusable. I checked all my bearings are all good, and nothing else looks damaged. Even my synchros are still good, so that's just a heads up. Your choice whether you rebuild it like I'm doing, or if you just happen to get a new one. In my area, there is very little manuals, so I'm kind of left with the choice of just rebuilding. Alright, once everything came apart, I used an assortment of pulleys, and just make sure you kind of keep everything in a certain order. I have, everything in order and which goes in first, and work my way over. This is the final mount.